According to Spectrum Group's 2019 Market Insight study, there are around 11.8 million Americans with a net worth of at least $1 million, accounting for 3% of the U.S. population. Although becoming a millionaire is no longer as easy as it once was, it is still a big achievement. Before I became a millionaire at the age of 28, I told myself that I would either make it or be a total failure by the age of 30. Fear of not having a job, no savings, no investments, and no way to retire early kept me going. There is no secret method for accumulating wealth, but I can tell you that the road to becoming a millionaire is a lot easier in your 20s. You have additional options, less dependence, and little to lose. 1. Put money aside until it hurts. I was a poor college student once, so just getting a job with a stable salary made me feel wealthy. Even after my first full-time job, I continued to live like a student for years. It required a lot of determination and discipline for me to save as much as I did. I made no excuses for why I required fine clothes or a new car. For 2 years, I shared a tiny studio with a friend to keep my living expenses down. That allowed me to max up my 401k on a small salary while also saving an additional 20% of my 401k cash flow. Try to save at least 20% of your after-tax income every year, no matter what. Remember, if you're not in pain from the amount of money you're saving each month, you're not saving enough. 2. Put in the effort and recognize your place. Working hard necessitates no expertise. I guarantee you'll get ahead if you're the first person in the office and the last one to go. Pay your dues in advance, and you'll be able to rest when you're older. Will your social life suffer as a result? Yes, a little bit. But remember, you're young. You have boundless energy. I used to arrive at work at 5:30 a.m. and leave at 7:30 p.m. I learned a lot, accomplished more, and won the respect of my peers. And because my manager appreciated my work ethic, I was able to keep my position when the dot-com bubble crashed in 2000. 2. Consider both aggressive and conservative approaches. Investing in an S&P 500 index fund is fine, but if you want to get rich quickly, I advocate taking on more risk. You can achieve greater success with a smaller amount of your portfolio. Don't go crazy and spend all of your money, but be open to experimenting with risky investment strategies. As I already stated, while you're young, you have very little to lose. When I was 22, I only had about $4,000 in my bank account. Regardless, I invested 80% of my money in one stock and had a 5,000% return. Part of it was due to good fortune, but I did my homework, took a big gamble, and it paid off. 3. Make real estate your best buddy. Inflation is a monster. Make it a priority to purchase a primary property as soon as you know where you want to live in the following 5 to 10 years. If you put down 20% on a house and it appreciates 3% every year, you'll get a 15% return on your investment. At the age of 26, I used a lucky victory from one stock investment to purchase a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo in San Francisco for $580,500. The mortgage has subsequently been paid off, and the home now provides a consistent source of income. Live as if you're poorer than you are. The more prosperous you grow, the more frugal and low-key you should become. Too many young people waste money on stuff they don't need in order to impress their peers or post on social media. Being young and poor has no stigma. Drive a low-cost vehicle. You should live in a modest house. Don't go out to eat every day. Don't buy clothing that you don't need. Thanks to Mark Zuckerberg and Steve Jobs, wearing the same thing every day is cool. Then you can be the quiet millionaire next door. I bought a 6-year-old automobile after becoming a millionaire and drove it for the following 10 years. Following that, I leased a Honda Fit for 3 years. I still wear the same casual athletic clothes I wore in my 20s. Start a side hustle. You can make money by working a full-time job or by starting a business. Better yet, you can do both. Over time, your side hustle might turn into a big business that will generate even more income than your full-time job. In 2009, I launched Financial Samurai as a way to make sense of all the financial chaos. Little did I know that the site would grow so big and so fast. It gave me the confidence to negotiate a severance in 2012 and leave my full-time job for good. Create a solid support network. To advance, you must amass as many allies as possible. Being a hard worker is insufficient. You must approach them, show an interest in them, and win their approval. Your entire career will grow much faster if you have someone with tremendous authority on your side. At least once a week, I made it a point to take a co-worker out for coffee. Building strong contacts aided my promotion to vice president at the age of 27. Make an investment in your education. Your brain is your most valuable asset. A solid education is the most precious asset you have, so continue to broaden your knowledge, even after graduation. You can now learn practically anything for free thanks to the internet. After finishing my part-time MBA program, I continued to take courses to stay current on all things financial. That also encouraged me to continue writing for Financial Samurai, and the more I wrote, the more money I made. Keep a record of your progress. The sum of money you save is more essential than the sum of money you make. I know a lot of folks who made millions and then went bankrupt a few years later because they didn't know where their money went. Make use of free financial tools available online. Keep track of your cash flow. Assess your investment portfolio. Calculate your retirement financial needs. Just remain on top of your finances. Since 2012, I've been using a free online wealth management program. I've been able to maximize my money by meticulously tracking my net worth. Maintain your concentration in school. Slacking in class will not get you anywhere. Your binge-watching habits will only harm your academic performance. Every year, thousands of people graduate in the top 1% of their class. Become one of them. Why not take advantage of the education you've paid thousands of dollars for? You can keep saying that grades are unimportant, but it will not change the job market competition. While some prominent firms will tell you that GPA isn't the whole picture, that doesn't mean they won't request your transcript. Trust me, they will.